Fuck letting reality sink in. Be delusional, bitch. Fuck what they talking about. What these people call delusion is actually reality. What they call reality is literally the fucking delusion. Fuck you mean we paying for water? Come on, you understand all of that? I'm gonna go and take you to the next step past that. We paying for shit that's like free for everybody? That's called a game. Where you pretend that there's limits, you pretend that there's illusions, and you pretend that there's halts and restraints. We created this fucking game, and every society built off that idea, just some a little less than others, but it's fucking there. And you know why? Because human beings see themselves as limited. Their base level of seeing themselves is, I'm a body, I'm memories, I'm fucking something memory-based, genetic, atomic, whatever the fuck. I'm just some stuff. They don't know they self beyond the limited amount of stuff that's here. This like 1% of physical shit. So they don't know that they are infinite possibilities. So every fucking moment in life, there is no moment. It's just one big moment, one big infinite fucking possibility. You have to create the bullshit, the numbers, the moments, the separation, there's only this many. You have to do all of that. You're making up the fucking game. It's all bullshit. All the things you're happy for them because of some shit you made up. You're mad for some shit because of some shit you made up. Somebody could call you a bitch and you could jump for joy. You just ain't programmed to do it. But you could fucking 100% do it. Like, what the fuck? Like, have you not seen how sometimes people with autism, like, they find interesting shit in shit that you wouldn't even find interesting? You know why they're doing that? Because it's possible. So once you realize that this is a fucking game, a game built by people who don't know that they forgot that it's a fucking game, and because of their identification with this, they try to find infinite fulfillment in this, which is finite, which is how you get people trying to create an infinite system of growth in a finite world, which is impossible if you're not being conscious. Meaning that if you think it's real, you're going to end in self-destruction. If you realize it's bullshit and the fulfillment comes from you, then it can work. Or you can create something that works. So when people say let reality sink in, you say you goddamn right. Because whatever reality you're letting sink the fuck in is one that you're creating for whatever reason. Who's right? A racist person saying black people is like all the fucking issues. Or a black person saying it's the racist people that's all the fucking issues. Who's right? Well, if you're a part of the smartest of the ignorant, you'll probably say, oh, well, it's the racist people that's causing them to act that way. And if you're the ignorant of the ignorant, then you'll probably say, well, it's the fucking blacks. I see the fucking awe. But both of you are right in your own experiences. If you're telling me that, man, white people are doing this shit, they're doing it, you're most likely saying that because it's happening to you. It has happened to you. It probably happens to you consistently. And the white person is saying, hey, man, these black people, yeah, they're probably right in their own fucking experience of life. Like, do you think that he's making it, when he tell you I'm scared of these motherfuckers, do you think it's a game? You think motherfuckers is just up and switch on motherfuckers that look like this on back streets and shit because they don't think that that person's a danger to like the world. Like so you telling me a motherfucker thought you were perfectly okay, there's nothing wrong with you being in the world, gonna switch you down. What the fuck? No, both people, due to their own ignorance, have created an objective idea about the world in their heart. And it is 100% being validated by the world in their heart, because the life that they are is the same life that they're living. So what's happening is that you say, man, these motherfuckers is racist to me and they making my life hard. And that's true. I know that. I don't believe that. I know that. Get ready, buddy. And if you're saying that, man, these black people are just, they're the issue. And I know that. I know that. I know that in my heart, man. I know that. I know that reality has already sunk in. I don't believe that. I know that. Get ready, brother. Once humanity realizes that the place from which we act is more important than the actual actions we commit, then we'll start going 95% spiritual work as a collective, and then we'll be able to do whatever we can do physically, because we can't, no one person or none of us can change the world individually, materially. The work is always done in the heart, and then it's manifest out there in the world through whatever actions, because you can only do what you are. This is why bad things happen to good people and good things happen to bad people, and the rich get richer and the poor get poor. Once we en masse become more conscious as individuals, we will quite literally be able to materialize the material world around us that we want. We cannot live, love, act, think, legislate, ponder, debate, or do anything from this level of perception if we are not en masse at this level of perception, because today that level of perception is considered delusional. The things we see in material society are just causations of what is on the altar of our heart as a collective. Once we become conscious of our limitless nature, we naturally, a consequence of that is love, joy, peace, safety, tranquility, freedom, all being placed on the altar of that individual's heart. Seeing themselves in another life don't gotta be taught at that point. It happens on its own. So yeah, next time you let reality sink in, just make sure you the author and the illustrator of it.